पूजन के लिए भूमि पूजन
Right. Is the screen visible? Is the screen visible? Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
you are
ma'am.
audible.
Okay, okay. Right. So, moving on to cephalometry analysis. So, for that, there we have to go to the measure tab, measure and analyze option. So, we have to go to analyze tab. In the analyze tab, what you will get is something called as measure and analyze template, right? Perform analysis based on predefined template, basically, as the name suggests. So, you double click onto it. आपको एक measure and analyze का dialog box आ जाएगा. So now herein there are multiple templates. So you have your BSSO, CMF, condyle points, जैसे आपको चाहिए वैसे. तो मैंने एक टेस्ट के लिए फ्रैंकफर्ट परफॉर्म किया था. चल जस्ट गेट द फ्रैंकफर्ट हियर. तो अगर आपको दिख रहे रहेंगे तो उसके हिसाब से यहाँ पे पॉइंट्स है, राइट? तो let me just tell you how do you do that. So यहाँ पे अगर आपको दिख रहा है, so you have your points. Let's understand all the three windows first. You have your points, then you have your planes window, and then you have 3D measurement. Generally, we don't require planes other than in cases, right? Generally, we don't require planes. So I'm not taking any plane here. I have just marked the points. Now, how do you do that? तो जैसे ही आपने टेम्पलेट क्लिक किया फ्रैंकफर्ट का, आपको ऑलरेडी जो प्री डिफाइंड पॉइंट्स लगते हैं फ्रैंकफर्ट एनालिसिस के लिए वो यहाँ पे सारे आ गए, राइट? So and when you hover onto these points, just in case if you're not aware which point means what, if you hover onto it, it will tell you like apex of lower incisor. When I put it on apex of upper incisor, so these points, just when you hover over, you can come to know where you want to mark it. Then you have to click on this indicate. When I click on indicate option, okay, since I think I already have the measurements here, it's not allowing me to take these. So what I did is overview में जाके मैंने points देखा कि if I have any other template, I'm going to select Frankfurt and new. I'm going to make a copy of this Frankfurt. I'm just deleting all these measurements that I've already taken. I'm individually deleting these. I'm just going to write second copy of Frankfurt and I'm going to click OK. So I've just made a new template for myself wherein I can mark. So what I did is I went to I first went on the original template of Frankfurt. I then selected copy, right? And then I created an entire new copy without the measurements, previous measurements, right? Now I'm going to close this. I'm going to use second copy. So if you see here, none of the points or measurements are visible. Now when I click, so it just locates the points for me. Okay, so when I'm click on A, I can get the point of indicate, right? So since all these points are also marked by me previously, what I have to do is I'll just delete all these points again. So initially, if you were seeing, all they were coming in a highlighted color. So I'll just show the comparative analysis. For the one that I've performed, so now I'm going to click here. For for one section, you can just perform once. So I'm just click here and go to the point indicate and then indicate this point as A. Right? Like this, as the name suggests, I'm going to click on all the points individually. So when you do that, since I've deleted all my files, I'll just incorporate that again. I'll switch on the other file wherein we have the points already set. So till the other tab opens up, what I'll do is I'll just repeat. So for cephalometric analysis, first go to Analyze tab, go to Measure and Analyze, right? Then in the Analysis option, you have a drop down. You can select whatever template you want to choose for the analysis going ahead. Suppose right now we're choosing Frankfurt. So I've selected Frankfurt, right? So when you select Frankfurt, you get three windows. One is your points, the other is your planes, and the other is your measurement. So you just have to feed in the points. The measurements will be auto-generated or auto-calculated by the software itself, right? So you have different points here. When you hover over onto each point, where does the point lies, it'll indicate just in case you're getting confused. So you can always hover over, understand which point to mark. So when you want to mark the point, you have to just select on A. There's a green color button here for indicate. So you can indicate and I've just marked the point A, right? So now in case you want to add another template, if you in the drop down you're not the drop down is not satisfying your requirement and you want to add another template, you can go to overview and do new, write in the name of the analysis, mark the points that are supposed required in the project, and then you can click on new. So a new template entirely customized as per your requirement will be created. Right? Now coming back to Mimics, I'll switch the option. So we have I'm changing the window. So I'm just switching on switch on the next project. Yeah, is the screen visible? Going back to the phone. Right. I'm just deleting the skin file because it's making this project heavy. I'm just going to delete these files. So coming back to this. Let me hide. Right. So coming back to analysis, we go to analyze, measure and analysis. Select the template that we want to do. So I'm taking copy of Frankfurt. we given all the mark points, which you click on the point, you click on indicate, and then you can add in, right? And then once you completed all the points, the measure can automatically be generated. So you can click on info, and in the 3D management, you can go to info. And when I do that, I get the measurement, the units, and the pre-op value, right? I'm going to close this. So measure and I think we're clear with measure and analysis. Right? So now I'll just, what I'll do is for the MRI scan, I'm going to use an orthopedic case because that majorly we receive MRI scans for orthopedic case. So we'll have to do something called a superimposition of two different data sets onto each other. I'll show that also today. So I'm just switching on a project. So we'll complete MRI superimposition also today. And after that, I'll just take up file fixing today. And for the orthognathic cuts, if everybody else can also practice at their end, and then maybe tomorrow or day after, once all of you have completed your orthognathic practice once, then we can finally, jot down all the other doubts coming up with it, and then go ahead with doubt solving for that. Does that work?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure. Then we'll do that.
Yes, it would be good because today two of my students will finish the exam and then they'll check all the recording and also be with us from next meetings.
Sure, ma'am. Sure. Then we'll do that. So I did discuss about the orthognathic splints and the doubts they were facing in that. So in that we've realized कि cut planes बनाने में and align करने में दिक्कत आती है and fixing में issues आ रहे हैं. So fixing part I'll finalize today क्योंकि वो आगे जाके PSI के लिए भी अपने को लगेगा. So fixing I'll address today. The remaining cut planes, alignment and issues regarding those, let everybody first finish and then we'll proceed. Right?
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Now coming back to the alignment of two different data sets. So what generally if you see you only have one data set there, that is your CT. What I have done is I have already added an MRI data set to this. So what I'll just do is I'll just delete these images so I can restart the process. So right now if you see I just have one single data set, right? That is just the CT of the patient. So I'll just scroll down so you get an idea. It's basically the pelvis and the femur region. Okay, so there's a tumor in the distal femur of the patient. So you can see at this region tumor, but since it's a soft tissue tumor, let me hide the contours.
One more thing, Parinita.
Yes.
Like fibula, we can also do iliac crest.
Yes,
iliac.
iliac crest कर सकते हैं मैम.
Okay.
Right. So this is the tumor region is basically here, if you can see. But since it's a soft tissue tumor, CT में वो अच्छे से दिख नहीं रहा है. And उसके लिए for the tumor, a MRI has been taken. Now what we have supposed to do is we have to superimpose the MRI onto the MRI. So basically दो चीजें करनी है. Bone से bone निकालना है CT scan से और tumor निकालना है MRI से, and then we have to superimpose the tumor onto the bony structure, right? इसके दो तरीके हैं. एक है कि आप इंडिविजुअली दोनों स्कैन्स पे करो and then you superimpose one component onto the other, or you superimpose the scans onto each other. Now, superimposing the scans is tricky. जैसे ये वाले patient पे हम नहीं कर पाए. Why? I'll explain to you how you can do that and why we couldn't do it here. Okay? So when you in the project management tab, when you click on images, आपको नीचे एक option आता है add images यहाँ पे. So I'll click on add images, right? So I'm clicking on to add images. So when I click on to add images, I get a dialog box. जो हमारा import wizard का dialog box है वो फिर से वापस आएगा, and therein you can go and select the new set of images that you want to load. Yeah, so again you have your import wizard, right? Now it's the file already selected, so DICOM. I know which folder to select, so I'm just going to click onto that folder. मुझे ये वाला MRI चाहिए, so I'm just going to click on now next. So the MRI is being loaded. Right? So this is basically like your normal new project wizard only. कि अब आपने जैसे ही वो वापस अभी file load किया, so again you'll get your wizard, like your window. Again you can scroll through the images here and see क्या है. उसके properties, DICOM tags remain similar. I'm just going to click on open.
मैम ये ऐड से किया था इनपुट से?
ऐड से किया था, ऐड से. चाहिए तो मैं वापस एक बार दिखाती हूँ. एक बार ये लोड हो जाने दो.
कॉर्नर पे ऐड वाले.
राइट. सो इन द कॉर्नर यू हैव दिस ऐड इमेजेस का आइकॉन है, उस पे क्लिक करोगे ना तो सेम द प्रोसेस रिमेन सिमिलर टू योर न्यू प्रोजेक्ट में, कि आप पहले जाओगे डाइकॉम सेलेक्ट करोगे, बट इसमें कैसे हुआ है कि वी ऑलरेडी हैव वन डेटा सेट, वी वांट टू ऐड अनदर डेटा सेट, so you'll always select add images का ऑप्शन. Right, so now you see there are two tabs. So I did from here add images. अगर आपको चाहिए तो आप image tab में जाके भी सॉरी आई थिंक फाइल में भी आपका ऑप्शन है ऐड का. चेक, हाँ यहाँ पे ऐड इमेजेस आप यहाँ से भी ऐड कर सकते हैं, राइट? So now I'm going to switch. So how do we switch the data set? We click onto the data set here and then you drag and drop. Using your right click, I'm just going to drag and drop this image data set. तो अब मैं यहाँ पे MRI देख रही हूँ. तो आप जस्ट उस इमेज सेट के ऊपर क्लिक करेंगे एंड उसको ड्रैग एंड ड्रॉप करेंगे तो आपका इमेज सेट स्विच होता है. राइट नाउ नाउ एज आई सेड हमको MRI को इसके ऊपर सुपर इम्पोज करना है. So somewhere here is the tumor, right? अब मेरा MRI. So if I go and see, दो डिस्क्रिपेंसीज है MRI और CT डेटा के बीच में. एक है the number of images differ. One is a 968 slices file, the other is a 320. And यहाँ पे सिर्फ half cut section है left leg का. Only right section is considered as pose. तो यहाँ पे मेरे को alignment में already दो दिक्कतें तो दिख गई कि कहाँ कहाँ दिक्कत आ सकती है. Now what I'll do is I would want to align my MRI onto CT. You can do other way around. We generally prefer bone because bone के landmarks ज़्यादा easy होते हैं recognize करने के लिए. So we generally prefer overlapping MRI over the CT. So I'm going to now go to image tab, right? उसमें option आता है automatic registration का. So I'm going to select automatic registration. तो उसका एक window box आ गया. So right now मेरा current data set है fixed image का है lower extreme CT. मेरा moving image रहेगा मेरा MRI, right? So if you see, can you see a transparent MRI section coming over? यहाँ पे ट्रांसपेरेंसी का विंडो है. मैं मूव कर रही हूँ तो आपको MRI दिख रहा है. Now I can drag and drop this anywhere I want. I have to basically align it as per my requirement. So I have to try and align. There's something similar here. So I have to bring it down further. So why we could not align here? If you see, this is a tilted angle of the pelvis, right? So this cannot be used, and unfortunately, we do not have an option of rotation here. आप image को rotate नहीं कर सकते. आप उसको move कर सकते हैं. Like you can translate it, but you can't rotate it. So unfortunately, since the angle of rotation was quite different to that of the CT, we could not use it here. So how do we then do this? Just in case your image registration option won't work, how do you then do this? So what you then do is you first switch on your tumor view, right? आप tumor के view में जाते हैं. Then what I did is I demarcated the tumor. मैंने यहीं पे एक mask बनाया tumor के लिए अलग से. So this is a tumor that you can see. Right? So I switched on to the MRI view. Then what I did is I went through the scan. I realized that this is my tumor, soft tissue tumor, and this is my bony part, right? So what you do is then you create a mask for the MRI, right? So when I go and create a mask, तो यहाँ पे नेमिंग बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट हो जाता है क्योंकि अगर आप देखेंगे तो सेम सीक्वेंस में इसके लिए भी वो मास्क जनरेट करेगा ग्रीन येलो सिमिलर नेम्स and it will not even mention कि part 1 part 2 whatever. तो इसलिए यहाँ पे आपको नेमिंग करना, जैसे ये तीनों मास्क है ये CT के है, right? Now when I'm going to create a new mask for this, I'll have to edit the name. So yeah, right. So I'm going to try and incorporate if some part of the soft tissue I can take. So what I see when I'm trying to incorporate the soft tissue, a lot of other noise or unnecessary anatomy is coming in. So what I'll do is I'll just randomly create a mask just for the sake of creating a mask, right? Now I'm going to right click and just clear this mask. So now I have an empty canvas to fill in, right? I'll just change my scale to soft tissue scale. Here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to segment, multi-slice edit. Using the zoom in option, I'm going to try and trace the tumor border. So like this, I will try tracing the entire tumor, right? Once I'm done with creating the mask, I'll click OK. So let me switch the view to the original files that I had done so we can visualize. right? So if you see yellow tumor main, I'll just switch on the, I hope the screen is visible, right? So I'll just change the view. So this is the original file that I've worked on. So remember, if you remember in that, I just deleted the entire image set. So when I delete the entire image set, all the components, all the masks with the same, attached to the image set will also get deleted. And that's the reason I had to just switch on the project again. So we do have this. So if you see here, I have created a mask for the tumor. So this is how it looks like, right? But I've created this in the MRI view, right? So if I were to see in the 3D view, this is how it is. Now once I've completed and I've, like, my drawing is completed in the MRI view, I am now going to shift my image set to the CT because I want to overlap this tumor onto the bone, right? So I'm switching on to my CT image set. Once I have my CT image set, I want you to observe the 3D view. So what you'll notice is once you've switched the view from MRI to CT, right, let me hide these tumors. Okay, aligned already. Even though the tumor model that you had created in the MRI is visible, it can't be seen here. Why? Because here the image set selected is the MRI. Now I can change this. I have to click on the drop down and go to, so its visibility gets defined here, basically. So we had created this in the MRI data set. So its visibility is automatically assigned to the MRI data set. But now we want to visualize the MRI location onto the CT. So we'll just switch the data set. This is where it is, right? Now, now if you also notice, you cannot directly superimpose the soft tissue onto the bone. Why? Because you need accurate landmarks. Right now, if you see, there are no accurate landmarks to decide what to overlap and how do you overlap. So after, it's important that you just do not do the soft tissue, but also take some of the bony component. So if I were to show here, this is how it looks like. So what I did is I did a small section of the distal tumor bone, distal femur bone from the MRI and the tumor. Then I just merge these two files. How do you merge? You go to 3D tools. You have an option called as merge, right? Merge basically combines these two. So you have to select on merge, hold on to MRI main and femur low MRI. I always like to keep my original files, right? And I'm going to click OK. So when you select, you have to control and select the other components. And I'm going to click OK. So now a merge of tumor main is created, right? Now what I did is then, similar to a alignment, I will go to align. I'll do reposition and point